Hey everyone, Stardust Power here, and welcome back to another episode of Bakugan Battle Brawlers for the Wii. Last time, we started off the Maximum Power Tournament by defeating the two twins, and now we're going on to face Chan Lee.
Field open! We got this!
Are you scared?
Game start!
Right, this... Yeah, let's use First Strike. So now, as you can see, there's a tornado that's flying around. Don't get caught in it.
Player one's turn. Bakugan brawl!
It's like my advice, wait. Waiting would just allow.
Stealth. Bakugan stand!
Now you see me? Now you don't.
CPU
I like doing that for some reason. Oh look, there's no Bakugan on the field. Oh.
I don't believe it.
And she missed.
Player one's turn.
Well, time to play, it's like I don't have a Bakugan on the field.
Gate card set!
And then we just wait for the tornado to go by.
Bakugan brawl!
Because if I don't, I get sucked into the tornado, and it doesn't do exactly what and doesn't get the G power that I want to actually have a formidable like G boost. The other problem,
Damage field.
never mind.
Bakugan stand!
And how damage field's enabled.
Stand. CPU2's turn.
Let's shoot this one out of the way, shall we?
Bakugan, stand!
Stand.
Well, she knew where my Falconeer was, so Stealth didn't do anything.
Gate card open.
Ability card, activate!
Ability card activate.
Something tells me I'm burning both both of them. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, she's not gonna burn both of her ability cards. And it's only a level 1. None of us have a disadvantage, but none of us have an advantage either.
Ready? Battle.
Okay, there we go. Think do. Anyway,
Yes, I won. Player one's turn.
alright.
Gate card set.
That's gonna be a hard one to do.
Bakugan brawl. Barrier. G power swap.
There we go.
Stand.
Deep power swap.
Stand.
if I'm in a bit of a pickle,
CPU2's turn.
I can throw.
Bakugan, stand!
How much damage did she take?
Stand.
Not a lot. She only, I'm assuming she got quite a. And she's got Fickle Finger of Fate.
Gate card open.
On a timing battle. Well, at least I have G-Power swap in case things go bad. It's level 2.
Ready? Battle.
Oh!
And that time, the Finger of Fate actually works for me.
Yes, I won. Player 1's turn.
Do I have Bakugan? I do. I also have Confusion out on me. Let's try there.
Bakugan brawl.
Oh,
Bakugan stand.
there we go.
Double stand. You won't beat me.
And that's the end of that one.
That's my skills talking. It's almost time for the next game.
Alright, who am I facing? Julie. Okay.
It's almost.
Which means this is the quarterfinals or the semifinals? Semifinals. And then we all know what the finals are. Open.
We got this.
Gorm is coming to defeat you.
Gorm. Gorm is coming to beat you. Yeah.
Gate card set.
Skip this.
Player 1's turn.
And then we fly. If I can do this fast enough.
Bakugan brawl.
Uh-oh.
Stealth.
I got stealth again.
Bakugan stand.
Well, now my Cineploid is now stealth.
Stand. CPU2's turn.
Oh, it actually, Cineploid actually reminds me of something. Back when I had these, cars, considering the fact that I'm not talking about much of anything at the moment, I played this on the bus with a couple of friends. On a school bus on the way home from school. Now, yes, playing this on a bus does not sound like the best of ideas, but hey, we were like 5th graders,
Gate card set.
and this game was actually pretty alright to play, especially when we didn't. And I had a Dark Horse Sopanoid. And Sopanoid, the way it opens is it's literally just a head and head and then a thin layer. I screwed this up.
Brawl.
Oh wow. And a thin like layer on top that flips out with and a tiny little thing that's on there for a tail. To show that hey, it
Mirror.
to show oh hey,
Stand.
to make it look like a snake. There we go.
CPU2's turn.
With it looking like that, it ended up. I launched a Bakugan, It bounced off the back seat of the school bus and landed directly on the tail of Serpenoid. So you just see it kind of just do a little flip and then land. It was really cool at the time because it was like, what just happened kind of thing. Go over. Wait for the tornado. So this time I can't matrix dodge it this time.
Barrier. G-power swap.
Bakugan, stand.
G-power swap again.
Stand. CPU2's turn.
Yeah, I'll skip this.
Bakugan, stand!
She lands Griffin there. So now I gotta choose when to stay.
Player 1's turn.
Okay, so I have a barrier, a nothing, and a invisible. I'll choose Falconeer.
CPU2's turn.
Gate card, set!
She throws on a gate card
Bakugan, stand!
and lands on Cineploid. I forget what happens if I win this. Because I've already chose one to stay. Do I still get the card at that point? Forget. But we'll find out. Cineploid.
Gate card open.
Well, we just gained the same boost, so shit.
Ability card activate.
I've got G-Power swap, so...
Ability card activate.
Ready?
Hopefully the batteries actually don't fall out, I just realized.
Battle.
Oh, that was close. I think G-Power stall, I guess, lowers the amount. Because I was finding myself to keep up. I was shaking the remote a bit faster and harder than I normally was to try to keep that up.
Player 1's turn. Successful stay.
Successful stay, I get the card.
1.
Which means I just win. I just win because Leonidas are there.
Bakugan, brawl. Bakugan,
Dang it.
stand.
Unless that happens. Barrier just screwed that up.
CPU2's turn.
Gate card, set!
That looks really loud on the. You see just this wall spike. So sorry about that. Get that turned down in editing. Cineploid. This is Leonidas. Rawr.
Gate card open.
Ability card, activate!
Ability card activate.
Cool.
Ability card, activate!
You destroyed the item that I probably was not going to use in this fight.
Ready?
Battle.
Man, a lot of those just showed up. The main problem is when you're on shooting battle level 2, is because it's like a goldish brown for that special symbol that just gives you like everything that's on the screen just goes to you for G power boost. It looks kind of like the Subterra symbol, so if you're not paying that much of attention, you could accidentally hit the Subterra symbol. You can also not be able to see it that well because it's if you're facing a Subterra brawler or you're using a Subterra Bakugan. One of the two. And that spiked again a bit, but okay.
It's almost time for the next game.
Yeah. We'll go ahead. Whoops.
My next opponent it's almost
Well, we're gonna show you what the next opponent is. It is Shun with my favorite Ventress Bakugan, Skyrus. It's the whole reason why I play the it's one of the reasons why I like playing Darkness so much, because I can do the Darkness Ventress Subterra correlation card, and I always use Storm Skyrus. Use it all the time once I get it. And as you can see, he plays the Lone Wolf and does not like to cooperate. Shun actually didn't want to help Dan at first, but the friendship grew and he joined the Battle Brawlers. Like a ninja, Shun is very good at aerial combat.
my next
So here we go. And the obstacle level is now hard. So this might be where I stop flying around like an eagle. Although 2 of my things could actually fly anyway, so it doesn't matter.
field open. We got this. Just in time. Let's do this.
Game start.
Oh no, I can still do something. Except now we've got 2 tornadoes.
Gate card set.
Player one's turn.
Shun reminds me a lot of Kai, if any of you know who Kai's from the original Beyblade series. And yes, I brought Beyblade into this, and he's very much basically the Kai of this game, of this show. Lone Wolf is friends with the main character Dan, but doesn't seem to really act like he's friends a lot of the times.
Jamming.
I'm okay with jamming,
Bakugan, stand.
but it's something different other than stealth for the first time.
CBU2's turn.
Gate card set. Oh no!
What? Shun, what?
Player one's turn.
Gate card set.
Probably not directly the right spot, but so wait for this tornado. Whee!
Bakugan brawl.
Oh crap!
Mirror.
Mirror. All right.
Bakugan,
There we go.
stand.
Stand. CBU2's turn.
Gate card set.
I guess another way to show we've been quiet for a while because I've just been focusing on what to do.
Bakugan,
Sphere attacked me, lovely, and mirrored. Ouch.
Sphere.
Even with the 5 defense. Shun and Skyrus, I guess it would be better if Skyrus actually showed up, but so far in these battles I haven't been able to guarantee anything, so let's just talk about it now.
open.
Like Shun, as I said, as explained earlier, was the lone wolf, wanted to be alone a lot of the times, but Skyrus, she was a lot of the noble, wise word to Shun. Basically keep him out of trouble.
Ready?
And
Battle.
he actually, like, oh crap. Wow, okay, wow. That stall actually worked this time. In the second iteration of Bakugan, called Bakugan New Destroyer, Shun comes back after a bit, and
Player 1's turn.
ends up... Lovely. Ends up... God, what was it? He ends up helping Dan out.
Card set.
But he doesn't have Skyrus in that one, because Skyrus has now been taken captive. So what happens is when they finally free them, Skyrus literally just leaves. Like they have a heart-to-heart moment, and then she's like, "You've outgrown me, goodbye," kind of thing. Was like, "You don't need me anymore." And you could tell that Shun was just
CPU2's turn.
not happy. Like, he wasn't like upset at all. Whoops. Oh, I'm just gonna talk. He wasn't mad. That's what I was saying. But you could definitely tell he was not happy that Skywars had left, although he was very pleased when Skywars showed up for an episode to fight with him. Shun's relationship, well, like, I guess connection with Skywars was always felt like the strongest out of all the Bakugan, besides maybe Dan and Drago. What the hell are you going to? So with that, as you fall off the map. So yeah, it's a very like deep connection. Like as I said, the only like connection that was like deeper would be would have been Dan and Dragos. On a few other episodes, you can kind of get why that was the case.
Bakugan brawl.
No, I fell off.
I'll try harder next time.
CPU2's turn.
A few other episodes that okay now. Oh, those Skyrus facing Falconeer. This is not gonna go well at all. This is timing battle. I don't think I have any ability cards left to use. Skyrus. Sky was
Gate card open.
Sky was always the wise word out of all of them. Always had the things to say. And I've always felt like I had to get the last word in.
Ability card activate.
Actually, if I would have activated the other one. No, I would need to activate this one. Don't get too carried away. Because I know he's got G-Power booster.
Ready?
Battle.
Whew, okay. Falconeer beats Skyrus. Well, damn. Yeah, Skyrus!
Yes.
That's actually a depressing defeat scene, jeez.
Player 1's turn.
Because she's falling out of the sky. Still don't have it.
Bakugan brawl.
Bing, 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 bing.
Barrier.
Bakugan stand.
Stand.
Alright, does that.
CPU2's turn.
Bakugan stand.
Oh, fuck. And Finger of Fate. Shit. Oh, fuck.
Ability card activate.
Ready?
Battle.
I still hate that. I still hate Finger of Fate. I'm still very quiet every time I'm trying to battle because I'm actually trying to concentrate, but also helps it doesn't help with a lot of things. But either way.
Yes, I won.
Alright, that's 2 gate cards down, and we can literally get this third gate card right here and now, so let's just get it out and over with.
Bakugan brawl. Bakugan
There we go,
stand.
got it.
Double stand.
You won't beat me. That's my skills talking.
Yeah, we're gonna go through and get to the end of this. Because I don't think there's a battle at the end of this one. The only reason why I stopped at the end before getting to this screen on the Subterra one, because I knew that Murdoch was gonna face you. So unless we face Masquerade, which I don't think so. Could be wrong here.
I lost? Incredible. Maybe you and Leonidas really do trust each other.
Shun.
But I'll say this. If Leonidas even looks toward evil, I'll be there to stop him. You can bet on it.
How embarrassing for Shun of the mighty battle brawlers.
Masquerade? What are you doing here?
I'm not here for a loser like you, but Leonidas and his partner interest me. You two beat Shun and Skyrus, and even Vladitor was impressed with you. Perhaps this won't be boring, but I doubt it. Hydronoid stand!
Okay, this episode's actually gonna go on a bit longer. Masquerade. Yeah, what the heck. This is gonna be a massive spoiler for the ending. Like, not the ending, but close to the end of the original Bakugan season. When it's just called Bakugan Battle Brawlers. It's Masquerade himself. Because I don't think I mentioned it in the post-recording, but in the actual recording of episode 1, I opened up the rankings and said all 6 Battle Brawlers are on there. If you actually go back and look, there was all but one, which is Alice. Alice is not there. Obviously, she's in the shop. She doesn't actually compete in Bakugan. She doesn't play it, but she basically is almost like she basically, besides Dan and Shun, who created the game, you got a question about Bakugan, she knows it. Her grandfather was pretty much the one who made the portal that made the Bakugan come to Earth. I also did something else. It turned you saw at the beginning there was this guy with that blackout version of a dragon inside that orb saying about the silent orb. Well, that person's name is Hal G. Now Hal G is actually Dr. Michael. It's his I guess you could say split personality, but it's not quite like that. Okay, fine. It's not quite like that. It's not like he's a completely different person. I don't think even Michael knows what happens. He knows that he becomes Hal G, I think, But what he doesn't know is what happens as he's Hal G. Like, his mind just blanks. Kind of like, I guess, the Hulk in a way, but I think they transform at will, kind of. Why am I saying this when I'm trying to talk about Masquerade? Well, if you haven't guessed it already, Alice is Masquerade. Kind of weird, because in the fact it's a girl who gets transformed into a guy. But hey, whatever. The whole thing is that mask that Masquerade has on that just goes like, that looks like two giant triangles that go down his entire face except for his mouth and nose. Like that mask turns Alice into Masquerade. I'm just gonna let this happen. It turns her into Masquerade, and is the giant evil that the Battle Brawlers are trying to stop. So basically, one of their own is trying to kill them, in a sense. I say in a sense because technically Alice, it's like at certain points Alice disappears and then Masquerade appears, and she willingly puts on the mask, but it's something along the, okay, I'm totally okay with that. It's along the lines of that blacked version, that blackout the dragon in the beginning of episode 1, which is the name of Naga. Now I'm going to explain this story as we're fighting here. There were two see, Vestroya was created in the 6 elements, as I said before, Pyrus, Aquas, and all that. They were separated into that one day. I forget exactly why, but there were 2 Bakugan. Whoops. Oh, okay, I got it. That want any attribute. They want, like as I said, they want any attribute. They had, like, no attribute, obviously. Drago met the 2 attributeless Bakugan. One of them was by the name of Waven, and the other one was by the name of Naga. Naga got a little power hungry. Okay, quite a bit power hungry, I guess. Because, he tried to go after the 2 orbs that were in the 2 cores in the center of Vestroya. The Infinity Core and the Silent Core. He tried going after the Silent Core. What happened was that he got absorbed and is now trapped in the Silent Orb. But with that, the Infinity Core, I keep saying orb, but the cores, the Infinity Core split up and went to Waven. But she wasn't trapped in it. It was able to absorb into her. Ah, fuck. It was able to be absorbed into her. I'm okay with that. It was able to be absorbed into her, and she disappeared. So the whole realms got kind of busted because of what Naga tried to do. And because of that, along with the portal that Dr. Michael created, it ended up creating Hal G and Masquerade, 2 servants to Naga. And Michael became Hal G and Alice became Masquerade. But with it becoming that, so I'm trying to remember this just off of memory. And it just goes through as the Battle Brawlers try to stop Naga from taking over both cores and basically taking over both the Vestroya and Earth. Because it started to happen at one point. Oh, he's using Darkest Phantom. Good God. Oh shit. This actually could screw him over. Which it entirely did. And that's why you hate the tornadoes. But anyway, so with that, obviously, what is he? Just fuck me up. Along with all of that, and this is going to be now a giant kind of spoiler for the ending of the Bakugan season, but they've been over for years now. It gets down to the fight of like Waven versus Naga, and Waven sacrifices herself to save Drago, because although she wasn't, I mean, although it was weird, but it was kind of like you could basically Drago loved Waven, and it kind of was shared feelings. And when that happened, Drago was pissed, to say the least. But he got the Infinity Core and then beat Naga and got both cores. And then he became the new core of Vestroya. He was still able to see what was going on. It was still Drago, but he was now the core with the spirit of Waven, and created new Vestroya, and that just now sets the whole setup for the new Vestroya story, which was the second actual season of Bakugan. But that's enough of that, because now with this, more plot, and then see what else we can do.
Impressive. You've come a long way. And you, I see now why Vladitor wants you as an ally. The offer to join us still stands. Together, we could rule all Bakugan.
I might have been tempted once, but why would I choose second best?
Fool! You'll regret this. Soon all Bakugan will bow down before me.
Burn. Leonidas. I wish it was made into a toy, because
You were the one who defeated all those Bakugan players?
Only weaklings, but useful for restoring my powers. Except one. Vladitor. I could not believe it until I saw it with my own eyes. Legend tells that long ago, the 6 warriors of Vestroya banished a mighty Bakugan to the Doom Dimension. I never believed it was true until I saw Vladitor with that human. When you seized the Silent Core, you made my escape possible. Why?
To invite you to join us. This orb holds the power of the Silent Core. If you defeat the Battle Brawlers, it's yours. What do you say?
I never thought I would team up with anyone, but it seems like our interests are temporarily aligned, Hal G. One way or another, I will defeat every Bakugan. Leonidas, Drago, all! There will be no exceptions! Arrogance is your saving virtue. Do not aspire too greatly, little Vladitor. When my strength returns, I will take the Silent Core from inside of you. Until then, I will hunt beside you. How amusing! But do keep this in mind. I won't be nearly as amused should you disappoint us.
So yeah, as I said, that little dragon inside that core, that's Naga. You never see Waven in this story. And we're just doing for the... No, it's still not the UPT yet, so this one's a Pirates Arena. But that's all for today, because this video actually went on a bit longer than the other ones because of the Masquerade fight. But, so until next time, guys, later!